Good morning! What a beautiful day. Here we are in the Mindari boat harbour. Beautiful, absolutely stunning day. Today's a weekday, not many people outside, and so quiet. Every time weekend that I come here, it's so packed. So today is a day. Alright, I'll get the camera to myself and I can say hello to everybody. Hello. Yeah, I'll walk around the harbour and I'll just walk and talk, and I'll get the camera to the front and I'll walk on the walkway. Pretty lot of good houses around here, and I like the roof. You know, it's a very Spanish style. I would say Spanish red or something. Yeah, the color is definitely stunning, and it mixes so well in the harbour, and a lot of boats around here. It's not too far from where I live, so oftentimes that I come here and grab a cup of coffee, some chips. Definitely it's a great spot for the family, and we've been here. We went here last summer and we were fishing here. My son was only 6, my daughter was 3 years old at the time. We got our fishing pole and yeah, we've had a bit of fishing around here. I think there's a sign said fishing prohibited here. As you could see, fishing prohibited in the arena. Yeah, kids just fish here anyway. So it should be all good. Yeah. What a beautiful spot. I like the jetty over there that you can just walk to your own boat, you know, from your house. That's really good. Seems like every house have a jetty and a boat. Real good. I like the lifestyle here. As a building designer, I think they're well designed. I like the single course, one course brick, and then above that they have like a fascia, and then you have render over the top. That's pretty cool. I can see a lot of blowies around here. You know, last time we caught a lot of blowie, so it's all good. Here we are. We've come up through the stairs in memory of James, 1986 to 2008. Oh my goodness, how many blowies over there. This camera might not be able to capture, but I can see a school of blowies. Here's another school of blowies. When I look at this scenery, I'm definitely stunned. I love it. Here are the steps. I don't know where the steps lead us to, but probably some suburbs. And I like the design that, you know, the house is built up as they go away from the harbour, which makes sense. Hopefully they can share the view. You know, every household have like a harbour view. Harbour is not very big. It's not big at all. They're building a seawall over that side. I think most of the construction work has already been done. Yeah. It's going to be a good suburb. I think it's already been good, and they have cafes over that side, bunch of cafes, and have the solar panels over that side. You see the solar panels over the roof. They're pretty good, yeah. Generate electricity for the coffee machines. I like the color of the harbour. So green. Can I call this color as turquoise? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, what a show. Wow. Can you do that again? Come on. Ooh. I think the salmon did a show. Anyway. So quiet. So quiet. Oh, weekend is absolutely busy though, you know. The cafe is normally packed, you know. Families spend the time over the weekend. So yeah, pretty cool. On the other side, there's just some townhouses, and they look pretty standard, but I still have the view though. I'm going to ask AI what kind of tree is this, and I'll take a photo. I've seen this tree everywhere in Perth. All right, I'll open up Gemini and I'll ask AI. All right, send to AI and I'll wait for the answer. Mindari Marina. It's called Mindari Marina. It's called Mexican fan palm. As you can see, they are very tall, slender, and tapered trunks. The large fan-shaped fronds at the top. The remnants of old dead fronds hanging just below the living green crown. A very common feature for this species. They are often confused with California fan palm. Definitely palm tree. I've seen that in Gold Coast. Beautiful. I like palm trees. All right, over that side is a bit of a busy, but I'll just walk with you guys and now walk back. All right. Mindari Marina. I like the boardwalk so wide. Boat, the boat. This cafe is called the boat.
Sorry.
That's all right. So yeah, here's this harbour, and what a beautiful day. I'll check the temperature for today. Temperature is 17 now. The time is 17. Air quality 18. Overcast 8 to 19 degree. That's pretty good. There's more cafes around here. So yeah, pretty cool. Tomorrow, 13 to 20. It's going to be an even warmer day. Today's high will be 19. Small palm trees there. It's pretty cool. People buy here. Definitely getting busier over this side. Pretty busy. Very, very good. We've got some boutique shops around here. What's that called? The Little Artisan. I remember the water that we had collected is called artisan water in New Zealand. So pretty good. Those houses are pretty decent in size, you know, must be millionaires or billionaires living in there. A proper yacht, not proper, but I mean, it's a decent sized boat. And the houses are 3 stories, right? 3 stories. I've noticed some people fishing over the seawall over the weekend, but they're not here today. Yeah, bit of a dangerous for kids to climb over.
Just under the corner, they set a big yellow stone house just under the corner, under the roof.
Absolutely stunning. Sorry guys.
Yellow, big yellow.
Random thing, yeah.
On the
These. All right, I'll turn the camera to myself so I could walk and talk. You know, my glasses change to color as like a transition glasses, so it changes the color under the sun, and it's really helpful. I go outside and I don't need to bring my sunnies. I'm nearsighted, so I always wear glasses so I can see clearly. Here is Indian Ocean Brewing Company. I'll just turn the camera over. Yeah, bit of too early for pineapple beer. All right. So yeah, look at what's behind me. Definitely amazing scene. And they are actually actively building more houses over that side, so that's pretty good. Yeah, what's behind me, they are actually building more, which is pretty good for my business. Yeah, hopefully people could build more architectural design house and keep my job. Well, we don't want AI to replace our job, right? You know, the AI, they can just copy and paste. Now I'm gonna walk back. Here it's just all car parks. So I'll just walk back. I'll find a different path. All right. So, beautiful day, beautiful stunning day. And I can go outside and yeah, enjoy life. I have a holiday coming up at end of this month, 26th of August. So we're gonna fly to Thailand and get some vitamin D, hopefully. The weather in general, oh, that's a fighter jet. Well, I think they're preparing for a war or something. Yeah. The other day I was thinking about the defense budget for Australia and the US. You know, it's definitely a very big part of you know, the national budget, and costing the country a lot of money. You know, at some point, the veteran welfare in the US is total defense budget 27% of the total defense budget in the US. So it's quite a lot. You know, you just have to pay those veterans this much amount of money I don't know how much, but that's quite a lot. I know the US has a big amount of defense budget. But the reason I'm saying this is, they cost people a lot of money, cost country a lot of money, and then the tax gets collected, and then a large portion of it will go to defense budgeting and all that. So absolutely a huge burden, I would say, and yeah, pretty a huge burden for the society, I guess. They just have to pay more and more tax if they couldn't get enough tax, and then the inflation would be a hidden tax, I would guess. So yeah. Anyway, this is another topic that I want to cover regarding finance and all that. But for now, I gotta enjoy the day. Beautiful sunny day. I'm going to Clarkson to pick up my daughter soon, and yeah, leave the problem of a country to our prime minister, or those politicians, great politicians. For me, just an everyday normal guy trying to grab a cup of coffee from the cafe, trying to be able to work and get some pay so I can cover my rent and my food, right? It's not a big deal of asking, but I just do what I do and pay tax, right? Enjoy the high life. The high life. Is this high life? I don't know. But when I walk around here, this place is mine, and I do enjoy every moment of it. See the palm tree and red flowers. I see some of the red flowers are blooming now, so it looks pretty good. I'll show you guys. These flowers look like puhurukawa in New Zealand. They call it Christmas tree, and then they only bloom in December. But this tree is definitely not puhurukawa. I don't know the name. I can see the bees and collecting the nectar. So yeah, I think 17 minutes now. I'll walk to my car and call it a day. So yeah, cool. Good to be here for sure. And I just turn the camera around, and I want to say thank you so much for paying attention to my channel, and thank you to my subscribers, and not many at the moment, a few, but thank you so much. I'll continue to make great content as I travel, and I go to Thailand travel. I'm gonna make more videos about travel and about finance, and yeah, I'll cover more contents as I go, and everyone has a great day. Yeah, cheers.